Bill Goudy checking in. We are on an adventure today. I've had so many questions about a tour of my camper. And I'm, a kind of a private guy. That my family can't believe that I'm even on YouTube. But I've watched other people's videos, and I say, why not? Now my camper isn't pristine. It's a 1986 newcomer. Yeah, I think it came from Missouri. I'm not sure where it was made at. I know it's heavy. You just have to take a little tour and see what you think. The new campers today are made of a lot different materials. My mom used to say they just don't make them like they used to, and on this I'd have to agree, they don't. But check it out. So I have this mounted on a Ford F-250, and yeah, I'd sure like to have the extra cab or a little bit longer, but I don't. So it wasn't available when I bought this Ford, so at least it wasn't available to me. I think they're out there, I just didn't find one. So I bought this one, and yeah, the camper had to be modified because of the distance right here. This distance right here had to be 44 inches, and as you can see, it's just touching, and I had to add 1.5 inches onto the bottom of the camper, and I just used plywood and screwed it on, and it made all the difference in the world. I got a CB radio in the front of the truck, and then also got a CB radio in the camper, as you'll see. But yeah, this is aluminum siding, and it's got an aluminum roof. I don't know if you can see inside here. This is where my dual LP tanks are, and I'm telling you, they last a long time, especially now that I've changed that water heater. I have a solar panel when I'm off the grid. That's a 20-watt panel, and it keeps my battery charged. Everything's 12 volt in there. It has a water tank. It's got black water holding tank, and the gray water dumps out, and I catch it, so I know how much water I've consumed. Yeah, when I get down to 3 of those 15 gallons, I start to worry. I think it's got a 20-gallon tank in there, fresh water tank. And then on this side, there's the furnace and the electrical. And you've already seen, I've replaced that water heater. That's a high efficiency water heater, and I'm telling you, that makes all the difference in the world. And this used to have a 3-way refrigerator in it. Now it's just got a 110 refrigerator. And that's a story all in itself. And then it has a city water hookup, and this is where I fill the tanks. So when I'm off the grid and I got this off the camper, I don't have this stand on here, and I built this platform. You can see that, and I just put the platform right up to the camper, and gives me steps to walk right into it. And then I have skirting that I put around there. But when I'm on the road, I got this carrier, and I modified it so that I mounted that spare tire on there, and I got legs on this. I mounted legs on each side, and I extended it, and I have it so I can pull my boat. It works so much nicer, because otherwise I've seen other people use a step ladder to get into their camper, and well, you don't need to do that, I guess. I have a free-to-air antenna. Yeah, that's works on my TV. Yeah, the camper needs to be washed. It needs to be washed and waxed. So this is the LP furnace that is standard, comes with it, and I'm using a 120 ceramic heater, thermostatically controlled, and it's got a remote control on it as well. So when I climb up in that bunk, when I'm up in that bunk back there, yeah, I can adjust the temperature without getting down to do it. I sure do like it. And then there's a water pump switch right there, and that is the power supply for the 120. It's got circuit breakers and the 12 volts in there as well. And then the water tank storage is right behind that, and the water heater and the refrigerator. So let's see if you can see there's the microwave. I added that microwave, and I got it bolted in. It won't come out. Yeah, there was a cabinet with storage in it above there, and then this cabinet was closed. Well, yeah, that's one of the drawbacks. There is not a lot of storage space for your clothes in here, so I have a clothes basket. Since this is so large a sleeping area, yeah, I have a clothes basket over in that corner, and I just live like out of a suitcase. Yeah, I sure do. And I got foam in that upper, that's an escape hatch. I have carbon monoxide and smoke detectors, and this one's a dual, does both. And yeah, let's see, what else is there? Scanner radio. I like to listen to all the hams and the police and the emergency rescues and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, depends on where I'm at, and that does pick up digital signals and stuff. So I have a regular stove made by Magic Chef in here. I got LED. I put LED lights in here. Then I have a porcelain steel sink. Yeah, it's got a couple chips in it. And then I got it's a dual bowl, but I got an insert that I have in there so I have more counter space if I need it. Yep, works out good. And there's the refrigerator. Yeah, this is my trash bag. I hang it up there when I know what to do. But I added a couple outlets down underneath the table on either side. And this table, I don't know, this table will come out and they make a bunk down here, and you can sleep, I don't know. Yeah, this is perfect for one person. The two people is just enough, because you got your whole sleeping area up there. Can you, I don't know, let me turn on some lights up here. So I don't have much. Can you see the difference? One of those is LED and one of those is incandescent. Now I like the LED for the efficiency, but I like the incandescent for the brightness. But yeah, so I split the difference, and I can turn one on or the other. So it works out pretty good. Yep. That's I don't know, queen size. And then my charging ports, and I got surround sound. And then I added this 32-inch. Yeah, it's a 32-inch Sony flat screen TV. So nice. And then I got the weather station right there. You can see the, let me zoom in on that. You can see what the temperature is. It's 36 outside right now. And yeah, I got that sign from Rex. Caution, fish stories ahead. Anyway, what I like to do, I like to turn this table sideways. And I'll sit right here. You know, get back. And of course you've seen a few of these videos where I've been inside, and I'll be sitting right in that location right there with that table right there. And there's storage, a little bit of storage, because the side of the truck is right underneath there. So you just have a little bit of storage on either side. And then a lot of people like to see the bathroom, and it's not real spacious, but well, let's see if I can turn a light on in here. Yeah. There we go. It's got a shower and a toilet. Yeah, flushing toilet, and it's got a holding tank, the sink, and a mirror. Yeah, it's I got the shower curtain up now so it's dry. I don't like to get any mold or mildew on it, and if it gets in the way. And I put foam up in here in the things in the winter time as insulation, you know, because there isn't much. It's just plastic right there. It's really, these campers aren't designed to do what I do with it. That's for darn sure. Yeah, there's, and let's see if I can get a view of the kitchen cabinets. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's not a lot of room. It just really isn't. Let's see if I get one from this. Yeah, I got my radio plugged in right there, and that's why I got that cord hanging down like that. Radio works on batteries. And I have to put it up there with the antenna sticking out the window, otherwise being the metal interior or metal exterior doesn't get very good reception in here. So your cell phones and all that stuff does not work very good. So this is the air conditioner in my unit, and some of these have additional electric heat, but this one doesn't. It's just an AC unit, and it does a good job of keeping this nice and cool. And you do need it, let me tell you, when it gets to be 80 degrees outside. It's just so hot in here. It can be, and that's 120 volts. So if I'm dry camping somewhere, I have to bring my generator. Yeah, I sure do. But I didn't want to forget that. I don't need it right now. Man, it's cold outside, but yeah, in the summertime, it's a lifesaver. So I hope you liked your tour. That's just a quick tour of my camper. It's very simple. Everything's 12 volt. It's got its own water. Everything is, you know, it's my command and control center. Yes, it is. It's very comfortable for me, and you know, it works out real good. Sure appreciate, man, I do. I appreciate it. I have so much fun here on the YouTube. It's amazing. It really is. Thank you so much. Goudy out.